Let's say you've got 25 grand to spend on a car. And since you're here, we'll assume you're like us and you want to have a little fun with your ride. Well, two possible options come right off our 10 best list. The Mazda MX-5 and the Volkswagen GTI. Now these are very entertaining cars, but they may be somewhat limited in their appeal. Let's say you want more performance, more style, or perhaps something a little more exotic. Well, 25 grand doesn't get you much. If, however, you're willing to give up that new car safety net, the new car smell, and the unused interior, 25 grand can get you some very alluring used cars.
My name is Ken Sachs. I'm from Chicago, and I'm the original owner of this 1991 NSX.
Ken Sachs of Evanston, Illinois is the original owner of the 78,000-mile 1991 NSX. And with 13,000 of those miles spent on track, it's safe to say that he's well acquainted with his car. When the NSX arrived in 1990, it was an instant hit around here at Car and Driver, beating a Porsche 911, Corvette ZR1, and Ferrari 348 TS in a comparison test. At our recent event at Gingerman Raceway, we found the manual steering to be just as alive as we remembered, its on-track poise to be phenomenal, and the 5-speed manual is still a benchmark today. A 0 to 60 time of 5.2 seconds isn't terribly impressive these days, but the NSX's screaming 8,000 RPM 3-liter is the best sounding V6 ever. The NSX is extremely reliable by exotic car standards, but in the rare case when something goes wrong, it can get pricey.
My name is Horst Reinhardt, and this is a 2003 BMW M3.
It's hard to believe, but Horst Reinhardt's E46 series BMW M3 has nearly 67,000 miles on its wrinkle-free body. On the track, it's fast, immense fun, and beautifully balanced. On the street, it's refined and easy to live with thanks to a great driving position, a decent back seat, and a sensibly sized trunk. Plus, it's new enough that it has a full array of safety features with airbags and stability control heading the list. While the newest M3 is a magnificent machine, the previous E46 model is just as practical and nearly as entertaining to drive, and its performance is more accessible to more people.
My name is Daniel Palacino. This is my 2005 Dodge Ram SRT10.
A regular cab short box Ram packing the 8.3-liter V10 and 6-speed manual transmission from the Viper, with 500 horsepower and 525 pound-feet of torque. The example we tested was purchased just over a year ago for slightly more than our price cap, but especially now with fuel prices where they are, you can pick these up all day long for less than 25 grand. While a 5,200 pound vehicle isn't our first choice for whipping around a track, the trumpet of the V10 and the thrust it produces make this one entertaining pickup.
Hi, I'm Brian English, and this is my 1999 Mercedes E55.
If you can believe it, this Benz arrived at Gingerman with 183,000 miles on its odometer. Nearly everyone we've talked to say that this generation of E-Class, the W210, is nearly bulletproof, and this one was virtually squeak and rattle-free. The E55's wonderful 5.4-liter V8 blasts the car to 60 miles an hour in about 5.5 seconds. The steering is dead accurate, the ride is firm but never harsh, and the automatic gearbox is as smooth as any that's in any current Mercedes. At 25 grand or even below, the E55 is comfortable and capable and quite a value, especially if a brand new luxury sedan might be out of your reach.
Hi, I'm Mark Benson from Swanton, Ohio, and this is a 2002 Corvette Z06.
The C5 marked the Corvette's arrival as a true world-class sports car, but the appearance of the Z06 in 2001 cemented its position as one of the great performance buys of all time. 2002 to 2004 models like this one were treated to 405 horsepower and a body weighing less than 3,200 pounds. In our testing back in the day, we ran 0 to 60 in 4 flat, and Mark Benson's car felt every bit as strong as the original. As a Corvette, it lacks the panache and the exclusivity of some of the cars here, but it also does without the temperamental nature and astronomical ownership costs.
Hi, my name is Jason Fletcher with Victory Motor Cars, and this is our 1990 911 C4 Carrera 964.
Victory Motor Cars lent us this 1990 Carrera 4 with 84,000 miles on the odometer. With its rear-mounted, air-cooled flat six driving all 4 wheels, this icon was a blast to drive around Gingerman. This is a classic German sports car with a glorious soundtrack provided by the 3.6-liter Boxer. Parts and labor are expensive though, so if you're in the market for a vintage 911, make sure you have it inspected thoroughly.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Feller from Carmel, Indiana, and this is my 1994 twin-turbo Supra.
This is a rare car indeed, a Supra Turbo that has not been tuned, boosted, or otherwise adulterated. These were pretty hot cars for their time, but also quite expensive. We drove it around Gingerman delicately due to a mismatched set of used-up all-season tires. Above 4,000 RPM, the turbo asserts itself decisively, yielding a gratifying rush. With 60,000 on the clock, its body is solid and rattle-free. While it might see some boost in its future, its present is quite impressive.